Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Don't even like a toad.
And a nice defensive play there.
Nah.
Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels.
Come on, boy. Jay Daniels, nigga, boy. Jay Daniels, nigga.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do.
Throwing again, Daniel. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across.
To the end zone.
Oh, come on, that shit. Come on, man.
And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Rudolph going to throw right away. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go.
Now Rudolph.
Let's do it, nigga.
Set up the screen and it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people, Mike, when they see a screenplay develop, they just take the completion for granted. And typically it is, but then you get a defender, somebody like this, who just anticipates it. They see it from the start, and they're able to perfectly time their jump, step in front of...
That is caught side of the end zone. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pollard. And This is going to be a Titans first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. Down the sideline, past the 40. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big one for Tennessee. A pickup of 44 yards. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Nashville. In a moment, a chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike. The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to throw is Rudolph. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Rudolph looking to throw. To the goal line and in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown Titans. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will level things out at 7 apiece.
You suck.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington.
Nah, he throw that bit.
His second
I knew he tried to read it,
and this one gives his team the lead.
And they pass it, put it in the right straight.
The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
That's what scary ass out there.
In the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
She said she don't want to eat.
Use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. There defensively all over him, and it'll be second down.
Canary.
Rudolph connecting with his tight end Okonkwo. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing Rudolph. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Need that bullshit at home.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Rudolph. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and
none
of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Watch out, bro. Chill out. Chill out, bro. I'm trolling.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now, faking the give. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
On the jump. Cougar 19. Sag. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine.
He may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
The motion man is Boyd. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
That I'm going to put she's in for it. We've actually put twice now. The last time for a couple of months. I wouldn't quit for it. Like, I want to be the best version of myself in 2025. So somebody told me about the X program that helps your odds of quitting up to 40%. I'm like, okay, sign me up. Get all 35, so you can get like tailored advice, tips and tricks and messages based on if you're like, I don't know if I'm going to quit, or you're thinking about quitting, or you've never quit, or you've never quit before. It's not like, boom, okay, you have to quit right now. Program, like you can.
Back to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Commanders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty...
Right, you pussy for scary ass. Scary ass.